Today I'm here to talk about three awesome tenses in English, and they're so much easy because they are totally relevant to the grammars we have studied in the past. See, I can first up, as I usually explain the grammar in graph. You do know the graph, right? Look at this, divided into three sections: past, present, and future. Look at the second one. The second one is 2 divided into 3 sections. And the last one, 3 sections. See, first, let's look at this one. This is the word. What is continuous? Something which is going on. Here's a perfect. Do you know perfect?
Yes.
Again, perfect. Perfect. The word?
Continuous.
Continuous. Again, perfect. Oh. Continuous tense. All of them are perfect in continuous tense. This is past. Past. This is
Present.
present. And this one is?
Future.
That is okay. Future. Past perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. And future perfect continuous tense. Oh, let's go. Hey, we are done with present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. Let's have a look at perfect. Past perfect continuous. As you know, when it comes to continuous, something crosses your mind. What does cross your mind when it comes to continuous? The ing form of the verb.
Yes.
Do you understand? Ing form of the verb. Ing form of the verb. Verb. All of them do have the ing form of the verb. But do not forget, all of them are perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. 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 You understand? It means we do require the auxiliary verbs which are used for perfect tenses.
Perfect.
You understand? Look at this one. First up, let's go with their structures. Past perfect. Past perfect, as the name suggests, past perfect continuous tense. So subject is the structure. Subject. We use the what does an action is called subject. You understand?
Yes.
Subject plus what?
Plus.
Had. What had? Because had is a past form for have and has.
Yes.
You understood? Okay, plus what? Plus?
Be.
Always do not forget about be. Why? Because we are going to bring the ing form of the verb after it. As I told you before, the ing form of the verb will never take place without be verb. Whether the be verb is in the present or in the past. Is are in. Was were. Be been. You understood?
Yes.
I'm teaching. I was teaching. I have been teaching. And they have been teaching. Been.
Yes.
Ing form of the verb will always come after the verb. After the word be. Be. Was. Were. Something.
Yes.
You understood? What is after be? Verb,
Verb.
ing.
Present.
Do not forget about this. This is a kind of common structure for past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. Now look at the use. We're here, right? This is called now. This is past. The action I'm talking about is between now and past.
Yes.
You understood? The action is started here. Was in progress, in progress,
Yes.
until here, maybe.
Yes.
You understood? Past perfect continuous tense is used to show an action that started in the past and was going on until a specific time in the past. Did you understand? Okay. This is the first action. This is the second action. This one is a long action. This one is a short action. What do you mean by long and short action? Long action is the period is long, which is always in progress. Short action, something happens like the blink of an eye, just once. Did you understand? That's okay. Now let's go with some examples. Look at the two actions here. She had been. She had been, right? She had been what? Any verb you can bring here. Any verb you bring, try to bring the ing form there.
Play.
For example, she had been playing. Correct. She had been playing soccer. She had been playing soccer for 1 hour. For 1 hour. She had been playing soccer for 1 hour. It means from here until here has been 1 hour period. You understood? Okay, for 1 hour, when I arrived. Did you understand? Now, when I arrived is the second action. I arrived here. She had been playing soccer here. It means when I arrived 1 hour before my arrival, she started playing soccer until the time I arrived, she had been playing soccer. Did you understand? Now, look at this. How many actions do you see here? 2 or 1? 2. Okay, which one do you think is first? Okay, the first one is the first. She had been playing soccer for 1 hour time. When I arrived is what? The second action. The second action is here, close to the present. This is the first action. Which one is long?
The
The first one is long. The first one is always long. 1 hour is too much long. Did you understand? This is okay. Now somebody says, hey, when you texted me, when you texted me, now you tell me, is this the first or the second action? This is the second action. You texted me here. What happened? When you texted me, there's a comma here. Because of what? Because of the conjunction when. Actually, when you texted me, I had been thinking about you. When you texted me, I had been thinking about you. Did you understand? Very well. واحد كيش ما تكست كارد ما رجع شو فكر كارد ممكن يصير سبيشال كارد فكر كارد شو أصير شو فكر كارد when you texted. You understood? Okay. Again, here are 2 actions. Which one do you think is first? This is the second. This is the first action. How easy and awesome it is. There might be questions. Somebody may ask you, hey, how long had you been waiting for him when he came to you? Did you understand?
Yes.
Can you respond to this question?
Yes.
How long had you been waiting for him when he came to you?
I had been waiting.
I had been waiting for him for
2 hours.
hours, 2 hours on the bus station when he came to me. You understood? Okay. Make more examples, please. Go. According to the structure and use of past perfect continuous tense. Go. Go.
I had been writing an essay
Good.
before you
Before you
called me.
Before you called me, I had been writing an essay. For how long? For 1 hour, 30 minutes, 90 minutes, or something. Okay, it is important when you want to specify the time, the period of action. Very good.
When you arrived to class, I had been writing.
Okay, when you arrived at the class, I had been writing my homework. No, for homework, actually the word do is used. I had been doing my homework, right, for a period of time.
I had been studying English for 3 months when you left the country.
Okay, when you left the country, I had been studying English for 3 months. Correct. When Afghanistan collapsed, the girls had been learning different languages for years. For years.
Yes.
Afghanistan collapsed. You understood? Make more examples.
I had been checking my phone when you sent me a message.
Excellent. I had been checking my phone when you sent a message. I have been checking something for 1 hour time when you text me or send me a message. Thank you. Hey, did you guys understand?
Yes.
Not a problem. Don't you have any other questions? No confusion?
When we just say the first one.
The first one. The first one. Just the first, not a problem. Okay, when you say, for example, there is a specific time, until what time the action had been in progress? Until this time. This is important. As I told you, two actions. This action is long, and this action. An action started in the past and was in progress until another action happened.
We have to mention the time.
The time is too much important. Did you understand? If the time is not too much important, I can instead you can use past continuous tense. For example, I was talking to you when you came to me. The time is not, the period of time is not mentioned here. Past continuous as well makes sense here.
Yes.
Did you guys understand?
Yes.
Jump on the present perfect continuous. This one is easier than this one. Let's look at this. Hey, present perfect continuous. Did we study present perfect tense?
Yes.
One of the uses of present perfect tense was the action started in the past, is still it was going on, right? We studied. And it totally had how many uses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you count to 5? The
Yes.
time you submitted? Okay. 5 uses. The first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. You understand? Number one use of present perfect tense, the action started in the past, is still it was going on. Look, first up, let's go with the structure. What do you think can be the structure of present perfect continuous like? Subject plus have, because this is present. Have or has plus what?
Being.
Again be. Being verb ing. This is a common structure for the present perfect continuous. Look at the use. Hey, action started here. What I'm talking about, okay, the name is present, but the action is in the past. Action started in the past, in present perfect. Always remember, action started in the past, it is in progress. It has not interrupted yet. It is going on until now. And this action may be in progress in the future too. How awesome and beautiful this is. Isn't it beautiful? Yes, this is beautiful. For example, hey, how long have you been teaching English? I've been teaching English for 5 years. 5 years ago, I started teaching. Still, I'm teaching. I may teach this language in the future too.
Yes.
You understood? How long have you been living in this country? I've been living in this country for more than 45 years. Still, I'm living here. And I may live in the future as well. Did you understand?
Yes.
Yeah, this is present perfect continuous. See? Let's go to some more examples. Here's a girl named Leila. Leila has or have? Leila has. Been is always there. As I told you, been is used for ing form of the verb. Okay, Leila has been. Leila has been. For example, hey, learning. Leila has been learning Chinese for 3 years. Leila has been learning Chinese for 3 years. 3 years ago, Leila started learning this language. Still, she's learning. And because she cannot speak very well, she may study this language in the future too. Do you understand? How easy and awesome this is. For example, another one. I have been filming the class. I have been filming the class for 1 hour. I've been filming the class, making video of the class for 1 hour time. 1 hour time I started doing this, still I'm doing this. And it may be in progress in the future too. You understand? For examples. Yeah.
He has been traveling.
Mm-hmm.
He has been traveling for 3 years.
For 3 years. Has been traveling.
Yeah.
Still, she
He.
does it. Correct.
In future.
I have learning English.
I have been.
I have been learning English for 3 weeks here.
Yeah, for 3 weeks here. Exactly. True.
I have been walking in the river
Mm-hmm.
for 2 hours.
What do you mean the river?
What?
Okay, what do you mean by walking the river? Walking the river here?
Sir,
along the river.
along the
آفرین به پلی دریا قدم میزنیم.
Yes.
Very well. Others. Present perfect continuous. Go.
I have been exercising
I've been exercising
for 2 years.
for 2 years. Very well. Hey, can I use the word since here? How since میتونی استفاده کنم؟ since رو فور یاد بگیر. In
Yes.
present perfect بهش میگم. خب بیا. since استفاده کنیم دوستا. For example, hey, she has been. For example, teaching. She has been teaching something, for example. Since her childhood. Do you know childhood? As is it for hello teaching. That is why she's so much professional and good at this. You
Yes.
understand? This is the reason.
I have been watching your videos since you finished your course.
Okay, since you finished. Very well. Fantastic. Any other example? Samuel, Zarhona, Shafiqa.
I have been in Iran for 2 months.
No, does not make sense. I've been. This is present perfect.
Yes. Continuous.
Okay, it is continuous I'm talking about.
Yes.
I have been yes.
Okay, I have been to Iran 2 times before. In June, Oh, fine.
So I have been playing football since my childhood.
Since my childhood, I've been playing football. Therefore, I'm so good at this. Yeah.
Good.
Do you understand?
He have been fighting.
Has been.
He has been fighting for 2 hours.
For 2 hours. Wait. That's a she. Yeah, that's a she. Okay. The girls fighting lasts too long. It's not boys. Lasts only about 5 minutes. What do you mean? Well, it was not a problem. Okay, I will make some other sentences. Okay? Hey,
Can you say once again the definition?
the definition?
Yes.
The definition is already given in the chapter. Absolutely, I will. Action started in the past, it is going on, and it may go in the future too. Hey, look, here's another question. Okay, if you are able to respond to my question, here's a mark of 4. See?
now what's the English?
Present perfect. As we studied present perfect,
Yes.
action started in the past. It is going on. I have been in Afghanistan for 12 years. Instead, if I say I have been living in Afghanistan for 12 years, do you find any difference between these 2 sentences?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, Leila has been learning Chinese for 3 years. Instead, if somebody says, for example, the same girl, Leila has
Has.
learned. Do you know learned?
Yes.
Present perfect. Leila has learned Chinese for how long? 3 years.
The,
Yeah.
se- the,
Is there any
second,
difference?
the second one ended.
Okay, the second one
Or
ended.
completed, yes.
It is completed before now.
Yes.
And this one is not completed yet. This one.
Yes. Maybe going
This is
on.
the difference. Good opinion? Others? Okay. Is there any other opinion?
Allah has.
Do you all have the same opinion as hers?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the same opinion, right? Hey, see, Leila has been learning Chinese for 3 years. How do you translate it in your language?
سه سالتی
سه سال انگلیسی تدریس میکند. چه میخواند؟
3 سال که خواندم.
بودك
3 ساله که خوانده. یک رایی نیست. This is the word Leila has been learning Chinese for 3 years. Leila 3 سال انگلیسی میخواند. میآموزد. Leila has learned Chinese for 3 years. یعنی 3 سال میخواند. 3 سال خوانده. چرا simple past استفاده نمی؟ Leila learned English for 3 years. 3 سال خوانده. become academic. آفرین دوستا there is no difference in me. اصلا تفاوت معنا نداره اینا. هر کدومش 3 سال انگلیسی میخونه. اصلا من اگزام بدم دوستا for example I have been living in Afghanistan for 12 years. 12 سال زندگی نو. نمیشه 12 سال زندگی که دوم. اونو هنوز ادامه داره نه؟
اگه دادگاه جای باش میگی
کدوم نه؟ 12 سال زندگی نو. هنوز زندگی نو؟
اگر در افغانستان
آره
باشه
میشه پس کنسم اون که ما بگیم من 2 بار زندگی دوم اینجی 10 سال اونجا زندگی دوم یک زمان بوده نه؟ تمام شد اما حالا دوستا دیفرنسش بیا مبرد بودیم خب این اصلا ترانسلیشنش تفاوت نداره دوستا اصلا از یک معنی interchangeably استفاده کن یعنی interchangeably present perfect in present perfect continuous اصلا interchangeably در جای همدیگه استفاده کن بدون تفاوت در معنی تو میتونی بگی دوستا من 3 سال انگلیسی تدریس میکنم یا من 3 سال اینجا زندگی میکنم یا من 3 سال مثلا چیز کار یک کار میکنم دوستا شما میتونی present perfect continuous تفاوت از اینا چیه دوستا تفاوت از اینا دوستا تو نمیتونی یک نفر بگی من 3 سال تو رو میشناسم در present perfect continuous استفاده کن تو نمیتونی بگی I have been knowing you for 3 years تو باید بگی I have known you for 3 years چرا؟ اصلا تفاوت چی؟ بخاطر که نو اما داره دوستا نو عمل داره یا نه؟ learn عمل داره یا نه؟ آره تو فعلای عمل در continuous tense استفاده میتونی نه فعلای استیتیو رو تفاوتش اینجاست تو نمیتونی بگی I have been being in Afghanistan for 2 years being نمیتونی بگی I have been in Afghanistan for 2 years چرا؟ چون بی از اون استیتیو وربایی در حالت اینجی معنا داره مثلا دوستا از کلمه hate نفرت داشتن میتونی بگی I have been hating him for 2 hours 2 ساعته که نفرت دارم ازش نه بگو I have hated تمام شد و رفت دوستا نیاز داشتن چیه؟ need حالا بگو the present perfect continuous I have been needing him for 12 years اصلا needing در حالت ing معنا نداره ما در present perfect تفاوتش اینجا بازم بزنم در continuous tenses ما شما از action verbs استفاده در دیگه زمانو از چی؟ استیتیو ورب میکنیم مثل to be verb بودن فرم وربای عاطفی میفهمی دیگه نه؟ مثل love و hate و need و understand این اصلا وربای چی که عمل نداره مثل understand چیه؟ فهمیدن میتونی بگی I have been understanding English for 2 years for 1 hour for 2 minutes 2 ساعت که دارم میفهمم
No, I understand.
Okay. Not correct. I've understood. That was all. This stuff. فهمیدین دوستا؟ این تفاوتش اینجا. اما اینجا question دیگر هست. اینجا the teacher used think. I mean think عمل دوستا چرا در آینجی استفاده کرد؟ دوستا اینجا اشتباه دارید. 100% اشتباه دارید. نه.
نیاز داره چی داره؟
آفرین. دوستا think از اون فعلایی که در هر دو خانواده میتونه باشه. ورب عمل دوستا در حال فکر hey what are you doing چی کنی I'm thinking در هم یک عمل انجام میشه مثلا یک جای موری نفر میگه hey what do you think of my jacket در دکان موری مثلا هنوز رفتی خرید آره رفیق میگه what do you think of my jacket تو دیگه نمیشه فکر کنی یعنی نظر تو چیه what do you think of my jacket I think it is so terrible understand فهمیدی دوستا چقدر راحت خوشگله think میتونه از فعلای دو باشه یعنی عمل داره بی عمل ولی فعلای عمل دوستان در continuous استفاده کن فعلای استیتیو هرگز استفاده نکن صحیح شد مثلا در حالت ing اگر شما بگی I'm liking this marker wow it is so much beautiful میتونی بگی دوستان I'm liking this marker no I like this marker اصلا ing در حالت اصلا داره دیگه I'm loving for example something no do not use that difference اینجا خب So باز بریم future perfect continuous now This is future حالا این future شد دیگه It is now It is future right? The action I'm talking in the future perfect continuous between now and the future حالا ما از گذشته دیگه تمام شد رفتیم در بودیم Look A. We do not care about the starting point of the action in future perfect continuous starting point شروع عمل برای ما اصلا مهم نیست ممکنه گذشته شروع شده باشه ممکنه حال شروع شده شود ممکن در آینده شروع شه ما اصلا دنبالش نمیگردیم ممکن اینجا باشه چیزی که برای ما مهمه یک particular time in the future باشه صحیح شد بعضی وقتا میتونه مثل future perfect استفاده شد. شما متوجه شده یا نه؟ دوستان سعی کنید چی میگیم؟ اول استراکچرش رو نوشته کنید. استراکچر present perfect salary act subject plus what? Will. چون future we always use will. خب then have then been then article plus article verb ing.
Verbing.
This is the structure of verbing. You understand? Yeah. This is verb. Very well. اینو خیلی راحت درست. اصلا استفادهش چیه؟ عمل ممکن در گذشته شروع شده باشه. ممکنه در آینده شروع شود. ما اصلا دنبالش نمیگردیم. چیزی که ما دنبالش میگردیم در پروگرس تا یک عمل دیگر، تا یک زمان دیگر. مثلا شما میگه How long has your brother been in Indonesia? چند سال برادرت در اندونزیا هست؟ شما میگید تا آخر این ماه 10 سال پیش بوده میشه. چی میگی؟ He will have been waiting اینجا being نمیگی دیگه waiting in Indonesia for 10 years by the end of this month. شده سواله Very well. خب جمله دوستا ما چند وقت دوستا این کلاس رو میکنیم؟ تا آخر بزی هفته یک ماهش برم میشه نمیشه؟ آفرین 2 ماهش برم میشه 2 ماهشی خب دوستا گفت نه We will have been We will have been learning this class for how long? Huh? For 2 months. Until when? تا چی وقت دوست 2 ماه؟ اینجا رو تو باشه نه؟ Okay. By the end of this week. دوست تمام شد رفت. چند وقت منتظری مایی؟ بگو دوستان. بگو امی سوال. How long have you been waiting here? چند وقت منتظری؟ شما میگید تا ساعتی، حالا ساعت چنده؟ تا ساعتی 8 دوستا نیم ساعت برم میشه. I'll have been waiting for you for 1 hour at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock تمام شد. حالا راحت سان. یاد گرفتی؟ Example, go ahead. Example. بفرمایید. میسو به فارسی. Okay, go. Okay, class, that was all for today. If you have any other questions or any other confusions regarding these 3 grammars, so bye, see you next time. Tomorrow you're gonna answer questions. Okay, not a problem. And I want you to do all the practices in your chapter. If there was any confusion or something, I'm here. I wanted to keep you posted anytime in the class. You got it? Okay, bye, see you next time. That was a door.